Let's bring you more on our top story. The prisoner swap between the US and Iran. 5 US prisoners held in Iran are expected to touch down in Qatar in a few hours. Let's go live to Imran Khan. He's at the airport here in Doha. So, Imran, first of all, we know the process has been set up, but take us through what happens next.
Well, this has been a very carefully choreographed procedure. It began with $6 billion that was actually seized in South Korea under the sanctions law there by the Americans. That money was then, as part of the deal, transferred to Switzerland. It was then transferred to Qatar. Once the Qataris had confirmed receipt of that, the prisoner exchange then began. Now, 5 American prisoners have been taken to the airport. They'll fly in from Tehran into Qatar. Should take about 2 hours. That's going to happen in the coming hours. At the same time, Iranian prisoners in America will be released. Now, there's 5 prisoners there as well. 2 of those will remain in the United States, 2 will be sent back to Tehran, and 1 will go to a third country where he resides with his family. On the American side, once they're in Qatar, they'll be met by representatives of the US Embassy here and the State Department, and then they'll be flown to America. Now, if previous prison exchanges are anything to go by, there'll be an intense security debriefing that they'll go through, a medical evaluation as well. But President Raisi, who's in New York at the moment for the UN General Assembly, has said that the prisoners are in good health, that they've been treated very well. So there's been a lot of moving parts to make this happen. The negotiations have been going on for about a year. A lot of times there was fear that it wasn't going to go through. The Republicans have actually accused the Biden administration of paying a ransom to get these prisoners freed. However, the Biden administration has said this is how you do it. If we didn't pay that money, which is Iranian money originally, it would never have happened.
Since we're talking about the money, Imran, tell us a little bit about the process of dispersing the funds and the role that Qatar is playing in that.
Well, this is very, very interesting because the negotiations between the Iranians and the Americans were very tough. They were mediated by the Qataris. The Iranians and the Americans, over the past year, never met face to face. This was the very epitome of shuttle diplomacy. The Qataris going literally at some points from room to room with the offer, with their advice, and then going back to the other side. And that's how this deal has happened. Now, the money was a key part of this. It's actually Iranian money. It was seized in South Korea, as I say. However, once the money's in a Qatari bank account, it has to be used by the Iranians for humanitarian aid. However, President Raisi has said it'll be used for the benefit of the Iranian people, and it'll be up to the Iranians how they spend that. However, the Americans say if there's any inkling that the money is being spent on, say, for example, weapons, then they'll ask the Qataris to stop sending any more money to Iran. So that's really the bare bones of the deal. It is a very controversial deal within the US itself. However, the Biden administration sticking to their guns, saying this was the only way we were going to get our people out, and this is a good deal.
All right, we'll leave it there. Thanks so much, Imran Khan.